pot of awesomeness. This is Real Talks, no bullshit. I am Maximus Roman. This is Ranting with Roman. Today, my guest is none other than MEBW's own Matt Thunder. Matt, what's up?
What's up, Max? How are you doing, man?
I'm doing fine as we are 6 minutes into this thing and we haven't even really started talking.
Yeah, what have we been talking about? Starbucks and Impractical
Starbucks,
Jokers?
Impractical Jokers. Yeah, I don't know. For everybody who doesn't know, me and Matt are actually good friends outside of wrestling. Like, I text this guy every day, whether it's about wrestling or whether it's not.
Or if
So,
it's about a logo.
yeah, because you're like the best at editing, hands down. You're better than me.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, but promos, I don't know if you could touch me there. I make some pretty
No,
banging
I
promos.
definitely not. Definitely not.
No, you don't got to put me over. This is a no kayfabe. This is real talks with Roman. It's a gimmick, but it's a real thing.
That was a real talk, though.
Yeah, it was a real talk. I don't know where I'm gonna put that at, but I think they should hear our talk about Starbucks and Impractical Jokers.
Oh, they definitely need to hear that. The How
All right,
Impractical Jokers is the best show ever.
all right, Thunder. Let's get right into it. Can you take us back to when MEBW formed? How you met Delta, Tommy Gunn, Chris Storm, and the Michigan MEBW guys?
I mean, we started off from two different companies, my own, which involved Chris Storm and a couple other of my buddies, and then we eventually met EBW online on like through YouTube. That involves EBW as in Tommy Gunn, Tyler Adams, like Jack Delta, all them. And we just started from there. Tommy emailed me in like March. I didn't email him back till like July because I didn't know who he was, and it all started from there.
What year was that?
That was 2018 or no, 2017.
Damn, 2017. Wow.
Summer of 2017 we started.
To think we were EBW was already 3 years in when you guys like first just met each other.
I know, right? Shit is
That's like
fucking
crazy to
crazy.
think about. Yeah, because I remember I saw their EBW and I remember seeing Adam like come out in the face paint and everything, and I was like, wow, these guys are copying us. We've been around since 2014. Who are these guys? What do they think they can use the name EBW for? And I remember I don't even know what it was. They have like what clothesline or is it like what is it? A telephone pole wires that were like hanging above,
Yeah.
and then they put like belts on
Yeah,
that
I think
to
they had
have
a
like a lap.
clothesline.
That was so cool, dude. I was like, wow, I wish I could just put a string across my yard like that and have a ladder match.
Yeah,
So yeah,
luckily, man, we found them because my channel would have been dead. We would have never had fucking our matches. We wouldn't have had anything.
you were HWW, right?
HWW.
You're right, because I when I was there, I saw that you still have that poster in the window.
That actually
H-
it got taken down in a little spoiler alert here, but it got taken down in me versus Jack Delta for that match, and that poster is now gone.
oh shit, no,
Rip the poster.
no. Well, I got to see it live in person before it got demolished. So when you guys formed, what was that like? Did you guys have any like problems with each other? Like, did some of the rosters from
um,
each side not like each other?
yes, actually. Yes, actually. Me and Tommy Gunn, we hated each other when we started.
So
Absolutely could not stand each other.
really, so he emailed you, but he didn't even like you.
Well, the dislike came in like September to October. It was just like kind of like a battle of like power, sort of, I guess would be the word. Even though we weren't really fighting for power. It was just like what we're gonna do, and he didn't really
Creative,
like me. And then we eventually settled
right?
differences in like November and December, and we've been uh cool ever since.
So who was the head booker when MEBW first formed? Was it you and Tommy, like as a collaborative effort, or was it solely Tommy booking and you editing?
I mean, originally in like the very, very beginning, it was like a joint collaboration between me and him. But eventually it just started like just Tommy, and it's whatever, it's Tommy. So
So who came up with the name MEBW, Tommy?
I believe that was Tommy. I originally didn't like it because it was just their name with an M in front of it. Um,
Mm.
and it was like a four letter thing, so it was just weird. But it grew on me.
So I
But yeah,
guess,
I did not
damn,
like the name
Tommy.
MVW at first.
I guess Tommy really had a big say in everything, huh?
Yeah, big guy,
Yeah,
big
knowing
say.
that he's older than you. Exactly. Knowing that he's older than you, were you like intimidated, or did you always stand your ground with confrontations like that?
That's actually a funny story because that brought me back to a memory when we first ever met them. The first time like Tommy got out of his car, I was like, "Holy shit, massive! He could beat my ass." So I mean, I guess I was a little intimidated by first impressions, but Tommy's a soft guy.
Right, yeah, I met him and he's definitely a soft guy. That reminds me of when you guys first showed up at the Worlds Collide 1 taping. I was like, holy shit, these guys are big. But I don't
Was
know.
that
I'm
the
like,
first ever one, or was that
yeah, yeah,
the one
the
where
first
Tommy
ever
was
one.
at?
No, yeah, the first ever one. But then when Tommy came, I was like, holy shit, I didn't think they could get much bigger.
Yeah, I remember the first taping. I seen you, and I was like, "Damn, he is a lot shorter than what I thought."
Yeah, so it's opposite.
Because
But
I knew you were short, but I was like, "Damn, he's a lot shorter than me."
yeah, nobody will expect that because I don't think it comes across on YouTube.
It's like how when you met James too, how he was just massive.
Yeah, James is
James is
very
a big
deceiving.
kid,
But compared to you guys, he just seems an average.
right?
Right, but then compared to me, he's fucking huge. Yeah, but I'm like weird like that. I'm a psychopath because when I see bigger guys, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this kid up. I don't care how big he is. I'm gonna show him who's the boss because I don't want my like height to come into play in this.
With like difference in like weight and like height and all that, you need to fight Joe Erebus. I feel like that'd be a fun match.
Oh, singles?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be a fun match to watch.
Right, because when I was there, we had that triple threat or what was it? Yeah,
Oh
triple
yeah, I
threat.
think he wasn't at Fatal 4-Way, wasn't he? Oh, he fucking
Okay,
won.
fatal four way. Right.
Yeah, geez, he won.
Yeah, he won. When you first told me that I was losing the belt to Joe Erebus, I was like, really?
A little shocked.
Yeah, I didn't care. I mean, for the people who don't know, like that Michigan tour for me was fucking hell, but so much fun. I
Yeah, man,
did 10
you really worked your ass off.
I did 10 matches in 24 hours, right? Or was it
hmm
less time?
I
Might have
think it
been
might have been like 10 or 11.
it was 10 or 11 matches in less than 24 hours. I got off the plane and we what did we do that day? We went to that place. What was it called?
Yeah, we went to American Pie.
American Pie, and I was like, wow, this is a big group of guys. Because we were sitting in the back corner of the place, right in front
hmm
of the arcade, and we took up this whole big ass table.
Yeah, we had to put so many tables together.
And I was at the one end of the table with Blake Viper, who I was so not familiar with at the time, and he's going on to do things. And I think you were in the middle. James and King were next to me, and their whole thing was to me was so crazy. For nobody knows this, right? That's not even really a
No,
thing.
no one knows that story.
Okay, well, the way that they talk when they eat, they're like they're like, oh no, here comes Brock Lesnar, F5, F5,
Squash
one,
match.
two, yeah, it's a squash match. I'm going for another round, and then they'd go up because this was a buffet, and they would both go up and get more food, and they would be like, oh, it's James Ellsworth versus the Undertaker, and then he's like, I'm about to power drive these pastas or whatever he said.
When James is done eating food, he says he's hanging up the boots.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. I started talking like them by the time I left.
Oh yeah, I bet you still talk like that time to time here and there.
I do. My girlfriend, she's like, no, don't start with that. Don't start with that Michigan lingo now.
Michigan lingo.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. But yeah, it was me at the end of the table and Tommy at the other end. He felt like a whole world away because the table was so big with the whole roster. And then
I
I
think
remember we
Adam's
went to play
girlfriend
that.
was there too. Adam and his girl.
Yup, yup. But then we went to play that Punch Out game,
Oh, that punch out game was
and
fun.
and then everyone was like, "I want to see what Max can do. I want to see what Max can do." They're hyping me all up like I'm about to punch this thing and I'm about to set the record on this arcade game. And then so I line up and I punch it, and I got like second place, but Erebus was still above me because he hit the thing the hardest. And then they all felt so underwhelmed, and I was like, guys, I don't know what you expected from me. Like, I know I came from Jersey by myself and everything, but like I'm not the fucking strongest guy.
Right. I think either me or Erebus won that because we all did it. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't remember that either. But then the next day, I woke up and I had the dream match with Storm. Right, that was the next morning.
I think that was the first match. Yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
that was like early in the morning. Like we woke up. First thing I did was start gearing up with that awesome black and green gear, which I wore for the first time in
Oh, shit was
Michigan.
sick.
I brought like freaking 13 different outfits, dude.
Yeah,
I
you brought
looked
a couple.
it really looked like I was there for like 5 months, 3 months, or no,
The
3 months
only
would be
odd thing that didn't look like you were there for like a couple months is the temperature, obviously.
the temperature and how tan I was.
Yeah,
Like for a December January thing, I was so tan and I was in like a tank top and shorts.
right. Like
And you
how the
said, "Oh,
hell?
it's a mild winter."
Yeah, I kept saying that. It's a mild winter here in Michigan, folks.
No, that's cool. That actually really worked out. So Zach, I want to ask you, what would you say backyard wrestling means to you?
What it means to me, I think it means more to me than really anything else in the world. I mean, obviously besides like family and my girlfriend, but backyard wrestling holds a very, very I just tapped my chest, my heart, but it holds a very, very special place in my heart.
I know, because me and you were like one and the same. Because I went there to Michigan and we like bonded immediately. But not even that, we bonded on the Worlds Collide trips.
Mm-hmm.
when when we realize we like the same music, we feel the same way about wrestling, where it's a creative outlet for us to tell stories, not just a place where we can go and beat guys up and post it on the internet because it's funny, but we really think that we can change the way people think and and really tell a great story using our bodies without any words. And now that what I just said sounded like Tommy's whole spiel after our Worlds Collide 3 matchup,
Oh yeah, 1 year
which
ago today.
congratulations. Yeah, one you beat me to it.
Beat you
One
to
year
it.
ago today. You beat me to it and you beat me in the match.
Oh yeah, that match is fucking awesome, man. I go back and watch that match so many times.
Yeah, so tell me, what did you think the night before in the hotel room you knew you were coming to do the rematch with me?
The rematch, um, I remember more from like the first trip because obviously it was the first time, but I remember the rematch. I wasn't as nervous as the first time, obviously. Um,
Really?
yeah, I mean, I was kind of nervous that we weren't going to be able to do the same thing we did the first time, but we eventually did. Um, but yeah, the night before was, man, I forget what we did the night before. Oh, I know what we did. We went to Philly the night before.
Right, yeah, well, obviously we were not actually, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good thing to say. I We went to Philly because I faced you guys came immediately, and the sun was setting. I was like, all right, let's do it, let's do it. We did the match, me versus Jack Delta for Mania
Yep.
3,
Wow. Yeah,
and
we did
then
do that,
right after
right?
that,
Damn.
yeah, yeah, and then I immediately changed, put my leather jacket on. I was like, all right, everybody, hop in your respective cars. MEBW guys with MEBW guys, EBW guys with EBW guys. But then you jumped in my car with me,
Yep.
and I think June went in the van with your dad and everybody. And we
Damn.
went to Philly and we had Tony Luke's steaks and we went to the Rocky Steps. We sat at the Rocky Steps for a good hour.
We all
I did
ran
a
up the
promo
Rocky
with
Steps.
Tommy. I did a promo with Tommy that never got used.
I think that's on
There's
June's
so many
phone.
things. I don't know where that is, but we had a great time. And then that night it hit me when I was laying in bed. I was like, fuck. Tomorrow I'm waking up and I gotta fight Thunder again. And I was so scared more than the first time because I knew what we did the first time was lightning in a bottle, and I knew we would have to do we'd have to kill each other to top that. I was like, I have no clue what we can do. I had no spots in my head other than I knew I wanted to hit a claymore on you, just like how you hit a claymore on me, and that's what wound up being the thumbnail
hmm
for Great War.
Yeah, which was awesome.
It was the Exactly, it was the opposite of Worlds Collide One's thumbnail, which I thought was really cool.
A lot of that match is very similar, like reverse roles, as you say. I think you hit the tope in that match too. I hit it in the first one, so I
Right.
do the
That's
chops
it.
to you in that
That was
one.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. I lit you up with chops in the first one. You lit me up with chops. You did the tope, which at the time at Worlds Collide 1, when you did a tope off the bricks, I was like, this guy's insane.
Yeah,
How's he
right.
doing that? This is my yard, and he's making me look like a chump.
I
But
do
then I
remember that
started
one.
doing
That one hurt.
topes because I barely caught you, probably.
Oh yeah.
I never, nobody ever did that to me, dude. I was really like out of my comfort zone right there.
Oh no, I bet, man.
Nobody in EBW
I
just,
mean, even when I did it to Reaper, I think I did. Didn't I do it to June? I think I did it to him.
you did at
Yeah,
Unfinished Business.
that one hurt a lot more. The one in our match was obviously I my adrenaline shook it off. That match was the end of the match, so it was like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah, you were kind of cold. So the adrenaline wasn't pumping, so it definitely hurt more.
Hmm.
But yeah, if anybody, you guys should go back and watch Worlds Collide 1, then watch Great War back to back. It's literally inverse. I did everything he did everything I did. Now, I think that was purpose. That was on purpose. Like I knew I went through the Claymore and then I was like, I'm gonna do the tope this time. But I remember before the match, Tommy pulled us both aside because he was there for this one.
Hmm.
And I remember these words. He said, you guys can go out there and do anything. And everybody here in the crowd and everybody watching on YouTube later will love it, no matter what you do. And I was like, that is really true. We could go out there and take minimal bumps, just do counter after counter after counter, and they'll love it. But I remember thinking, no, that's not going to change my view. We're still going to go out there. I'm going to try and kill myself. I'm going to try and kill him. And yeah, but that really did take the edge off. Like when Tommy said that, I was like, okay,
Hmm.
we can do this.
I felt that.
Well, that live crowd really,
Ooh, another fun fact about that
I
match.
was gonna say that live crowd really
What were you gonna
helped me.
say?
I don't know if it helped you.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, man. A fun fact about that match is Tommy actually botched my entrance in the beginning, so we had to refilm it. He thought my song was Max's.
Yeah, you
You
cut out.
hear?
It's
Did
probably
I cut
because
out?
we're this is Michigan to New Jersey freaking Wi-Fi.
Yeah, probably.
He
Where did I
messed
cut
up your
out at?
entrance?
Yeah, he thought my
Wait,
theme
really? He
song was
thought yours
yours.
was War Machine?
Well, no. He played mine and he thought mine was yours. Is what I
Uh,
was trying to say.
wait, was that the match that I debuted War Machine or was it against Delta? Right,
Delta,
because I
you
remember you
officially
guys said you should
debuted
get a new theme
against.
song, you should get a new theme song. I was like, yeah, you're right. Because keep using like that AJ Styles one. It wasn't really me. So then that trip, I started using War Machine, but that trip, all those matches didn't come out till 6 months later.
Yeah, man,
I
six
cannot
months we held
believe
those
I
for.
waited. Well, you watched it, right? Or I
Oh yeah, I watched
waited
it a couple times.
6 months to watch me and Matt Thunder rematch. I mean, I wanted to do it because I wanted to watch the build, then the match, which was totally worth it. So yeah, I can't believe that we sat on that footage for so long.
Actually, your first time watching it was with me when you were here for
Oh, really?
your crossover. Yeah, we watched
Oh,
it at like 2 a.m.
dude, I was woozy as hell. That's right. Yeah, wait, that's
You
actually
must have
insane to
been.
think about, dude. I came to Michigan and did another collab with you before our second. Technically, to the fans, it would be our third collab, but our second collab.
Yeah, our third match was taped
That is
before our second match
wow,
got
dude. That's
uploaded.
insane to think about. Yeah, our third match was
That is
filmed before our
ridiculous.
second was even released. So before we even knew that our second was going to be that as big as it was, we were already on a third match.
Right? We had no clue how
Not to
big that match
mention
was going
that
to
we
be.
also did the poster for Great War in Michigan. I bet people don't know that because
People do not
originally
know that.
it was your last day, and I was like, I want to do one of those cool posters like you do for MEBW. And then we went on the side of the Chipotle and took a picture, and it was terrible lighting.
I
Dude,
posted that on my Instagram the other
we
day.
were at Hibachi with the EBW guys and the MEBW guys, and it was the last day that we were together in Jersey. We finished up our hibachi, and I was like, I want to do a cool poster. And we're like, well, where can we take it? We need a blank wall. So we went on the side of Chipotle at like 9 o'clock at night. We took out an iPhone and they took the picture, and it was terrible lighting. And I knew Zach wasn't gonna be able to make a cool poster for it, but it's all right because I came to
Yeah,
Michigan,
horrible
and
lighting.
then we got a great picture.
Yeah, I think that was actually right before our match. You were like, dude, we need another picture. And then we
That's a
got that
badass
awesome,
picture. I think
badass
I'm gonna
picture.
put that in the podcast right now. If you guys are looking at the screen, I will. You
Oh,
probably have to
dude,
send
do
me
it.
that. Yeah, I don't have it on my
Yeah,
iPad.
look at this picture.
Yeah.
I'll send you it for
So
sure.
yeah, I don't. To be honest, guys, this is like my second ever podcast, so bear with me. I don't have any notes. I don't have anything. This is just two guys shooting the breeze and two friends talking it out for your entertainment in this terrible time we're living in. Yeah, so tell me, how is this
Horrible time.
affecting MEBW? Because I know EBW's right now with this whole coronavirus bullshit.
I mean, this is damn. I cannot speak words today. This is affecting MEBW. Is New Jersey on like lockdown right now
Dude,
or on
I don't
quarantine?
know. Every day a new thing is coming out with we're on lockdown, we're on quarantine. I think we're supposed to be.
Because we've been on quarantine for the past like 2 weeks now. I mean, school's been canceled. I've been out of work. We can't like get into groups more
Yep.
than 10 people, I believe it is. So we can't even really tape, or people have, I think it's a what's it called, a misdemeanor if we are, or we
Wow.
can get a misdemeanor from it. So we're forced to tape, um, or we're forced to wait to tape until the weekends. And I think that's this, no, it's next Sunday. Easter is when it ends. So we're waiting to tape after
Well,
Easter,
that works out
hopefully.
good for EBW because we're not that big of a roster like you guys. When we film, it's only five guys at a time anyway. Right, and
Right. Yeah.
I envy you guys for having so many guys because sometimes I really struggle booking EBW because of the lack of guys that we have here.
You do have to think though, EBW is an has only been one company.
I know
MEBW is made up of
that's also
three.
awesome for you guys too. Three companies like I could never find another backyard fed around me ever to combine with. Like
What's the closest one? Victor Van Pelt's?
yeah, it's got to be Victor Van Pelt. He's in Pennsylvania, which is about an hour or two away from me. But yeah, yeah, we
Man,
can't do
that's
that.
still
Like
far away.
all the EBW guys, for everybody who doesn't know, all the EBW guys live two doors down or a block away from me, where I can run to their house, knock on their door, and we can go film. Like it's so convenient. I can't complain about that. But I don't know about you guys, but we had some issues over our 6 years on YouTube. Like we had guys quit. We had people hate me. We had a guy who hated me that tried taking my wrestlers. Then I wound up getting him to join.
I mean, you guys have got
Yeah,
your
that's
goddamn
another
channel
thing.
taken down too.
To think that I've been doing this for 6 years, literally since I was 12 years old, we started this when I was in sixth grade, and now I'm in 12th grade, about to graduate high school. I started in the beginning of middle school, and now I can't even watch half the matches because they're taken down by YouTube. Like, I can't even imagine if that would happen now.
Yeah, that would be devastating. Especially because what you guys are
We're
more
at
than
like
2,000 right now, right?
2060, I think.
Good shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, I remember in Worlds Collide 2, I checked your guys' thing, and I think you guys were below 500. So in a year, you've got to 2,000 from like 500.
yeah,
That's pretty
we
good.
that was the fastest we've grown ever. And I mean, to think about where we would be if our channel didn't get deleted, it makes me sad because we would be at almost 5,000 probably. So, sub,
Yeah, probably.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
were
you
at
guys were at
3K. Now that's where
3K,
you guys are
so
at. So you've like almost taken the torch, but yet we're still neck and neck.
yeah, it's like a flag that we're taking.
Yeah. So that brings, yeah,
Capture
that
the
brings me to the
flag.
next
EBW is
question.
next.
what do you think that there's a glass ceiling on backyard wrestling? Like, because I really think that we can get to a certain level, and I don't think we can get past that level.
Are you talking about like match
No,
quality
I'm
or
talking
just
about
overall?
on the platform of YouTube. Like, we can't get past a certain level of success without YouTube shutting us down.
Yeah. I mean, that plays an effect, and then also how backyard wrestling is looked down upon also plays an effect,
Well, yeah, of course.
which is the sad
I don't know
reality.
why it's looked. I mean, I get why it is, and I don't get at the same time because they think that we're copying them and trying to steal their spotlight. Like the
Yeah, I mean, it goes into play with that. That's why it's really looked down upon in like indie wrestling. But I think other than that, it's just like we're not trained like they are, and they can look at it as like a shortcut or something. So, I mean, there's a lot of
yeah,
factors,
but all
but
the greats have done backyard wrestling. Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Backyard wrestling makes
Yeah, I
stars.
know. People should keep supporting backyard wrestling, keep supporting MEBW and EBW. I don't even know how long we've been talking for, as this thing is fucked up multiple
Hmm.
times, and we waited to start this thing.
I think probably around 30 with the Starbucks and Impractical Jokers talk.
I swear it went smoother with the Jay Creed podcast. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
because you're
probably
in
just
Michigan,
internet
I'm
stuff
in New
then.
Jersey. It's just not working out. Well, it is working. I think I'd say it's
And Jake
actually
Creed's
no. He
three houses
moved.
down.
You didn't know he moved? Yeah, he moved.
Oh, he moved? Oh, yeah, I
He's
think I did
30
hear about
minutes
that in the
away,
group chat the
40
other day.
minutes away from us. Yeah, so
Damn.
nope.
Does he have a car? Ooh, so
Yeah,
someone
but
has
the
to
good
give
thing
him
is
rides and pick
his
him up
aunt
and
lives in
for
the
the
neighborhood,
takings
so
and
he
all
can
that
stay there
jazz.
a night or two. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So where do you want to go in 2020 with MEBW?
With MEBW in 2020, I mean, the original plan was this year was going to be the year of crossovers, but I mean, due to the Corona shit, it's, uh, I mean, we're going to have to take a whole nother direction. But 2020 MEBW is going to be, it is a treat for the fans. Let me say that. I will hint that.
For sure, I think
What is EBW's plans for
to
2020?
redefine, I would say, backyard wrestling because in 2020 we are going to do more crossovers. Hint, hint. I've already announced that we have two more movies in the works. And what other backyard federation has ever done a movie? Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
oh, the movies
But
are
yeah, we're
awesome,
gonna do
dude.
movies. We have Blood, Sweat, and Tears 5 coming up May 31st. Shameless plug. And that show had some things on it that Zach knows about that have been canceled. Should we tell him or
Yes.
no?
Yep.
Nah, nah, right?
Big sad face. Uh, I
Nah.
hmm. Is it still
Uh,
happening?
nah, let's just play it safe here and we won't say it. But
Yeah, let's play it safe.
big
But there was
massive
some
stuff.
big
But
shit
I
happening.
think I think my backup plan is just as good. Well, I don't know. You'll have to see. Zach doesn't know the backup plan for because I was left.
Not
Now I'm
yet,
left
not
without
yet.
an opponent. So now it's left up to who attacked me on Friday Night Fury. I have no clue. I guess we're gonna find out.
Ooh, was who attacked you who or played into that
Um,
storyline?
no, no, no,
Like, was he gonna be your attacker?
no, no, no.
Oh, I was about to
Well,
say, God damn.
I don't know because no, he wasn't because I came up with this angle after the other angle was canceled. But like we needed, it's really convoluted. Like we needed this angle
Mm-mm.
to lead to Last Stand, which would lead to the Blood, Sweat, and Tears angle. If you get what I'm saying,
Right, and then the whole world's on. Yeah, the whole
yeah.
world's on
But
pause right now, so we can't.
yeah. So
Sadly.
as we're winding down here, last couple questions. I'm gonna bring you to the Thunder. I'm gonna bring you to the lightning round. Yeah, so I'm gonna
Lightning
just
round. All right,
literally
shit.
gonna make up questions on the top of my head. I'm gonna ask you them. You're gonna answer as fast as you can, and I'm gonna try not to look like an idiot, and I'm gonna try not to make you look like an idiot. All right, ready? So, ready? Favorite match
All
that
right,
you
let's get
weren't
into
in,
the
like
thunder round.
WWE or wrestling promotion?
Ooh, favorite match. Let's go lightning round. Lightning round.
What was the match that made you
Damn,
wanna,
it's a hard question.
be a backyard wrestler?
Oh, the match that
Yeah,
made me
equally
want to be
your.
a backyard wrestler. Let's see. Damn,
I
you're
know,
really
dude.
putting
This
me on
whole
the spot here with
podcast is
this
on the
lightning
spot.
round.
I feel like I sound so stupid. I don't know until I listen to it back.
You do. I feel like I
I don't
sound
know.
so stupid because I can't
Fans,
think of a
leave in the
match. So
comments what
you're
you
all
think.
right.
If we both sound stupid, it's all right
Um,
because we're in it together.
yeah, yeah. We'll just go with that. We both sound stupid, Max. Let's see. I really like The Rock
All
versus Triple H.
right, Rock
Any
versus Triple
any
H.
combination of Rock
Next
versus Triple H is
question.
fucking
Favorite
awesome.
match that you've ever been in?
That I've ever been in.
Really?
I got to go with me and you, man. That's a
That
different type
really
of feeling
was.
right there.
That's
Yeah, I
my
got to
favorite
go with
match
me
too.
and you.
Yeah, that's my favorite match. Uh, for sure.
Sick. That's just a whole
Um,
different feel.
let's see. Favorite wrestler of all time.
Favorite wrestler of all time. Sheamus is up there for some odd reason, but uh, of all time, I got to
Definitely,
go with Chris
definitely.
Jericho.
Favorite backyard
That's the
wrestler
goat.
that isn't yourself.
Ray
Really?
Lantana. That's my homie.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love that guy.
Let's see here. I just had a good.
Other than that,
Really,
the
Reaper over
Reaper.
me? Are you kidding me?
I love Reaper's work. Yeah, Reaper's awesome. I mean, you obviously you're up there, but
True.
come on,
It's
we're
like
one and the
yeah.
same. I can't pick
Thunder
you.
equals Roman. It. Yeah, dude.
It's like a
I don't
paradox.
even know what that would be like. So, damn. I have my okay favorite band.
Ooh, favorite band. Fuck. Do I go with? Yeah, I got to go with.
I knew you were gonna pick that.
Asking
I knew for a
Alexandria.
fact you were gonna pick that. Favorite movie.
Yeah, that or Bad Wolves. I really
Favorite
like
movie.
Asking Alexandria though.
You're kidding, right?
Finding Nemo. I'm not
Finding
kidding.
Nemo is
That
your
is
favorite
a great
movie?
movie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Finding Nemo is great.
Your
Cars is
Cars is
another
your
good
other
one
favorite
too.
movie?
Great Pixar movie.
I know
A
you're just
Bug's Life. That's a
playing with
good
me right
one.
now. What's on your TV? What's the show you're watching? Shut up, Zach.
Monsters Inc. is up there. Show I'm watching. I mean, the show I've been really watching right now, like binge watching, is Star Wars: The Clone Wars. That show's great. I don't give a shit. But other than that, I mean, I watch AEW.
I was
I
waiting for
really
you to
like
say
AEW.
Impractical
I enjoy
Jokers,
it.
dude.
Oh
I
fuck!
set you up
God damn it! I missed
perfectly
my
for that.
opportunity. All right, here we're gonna do a little editing. We're do a little editing trick.
Dude, I
Impractical
still have to
Jokers,
figure out where
definitely
I'm
my
gonna put
favorite show.
that first talk in at.
I think we got to start off the talk with the Impractical Jokers one, so it's
I'll figure it out
understood
when
by
I
the
edit this
fans.
all together. All right, so this show's been brought to you by MEBW Revolution coming April
19th now,
and EBW Last
new date.
Stand that will be April 20 something. I don't know. I'm the head booker and I don't even know. So yeah, thank you, Zach, or Matt Thunder, for sitting down with me. This was a cool interview. I think we both sound equally stupid because
Oh yeah, equally, man.
I feel like I could have asked you
Thank you
more
for having me on,
questions.
Max.
So I feel like we have to do this one more time, another time, because I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna watch
we'll
this
for
back
sure
and be
have
like, damn,
another
why
one.
didn't I ask him this? Why didn't I ask him that? No, there's so much for us to talk about. I'll definitely bring you on if you're down another time, especially since we both.
We could definitely talk about our third match. We could talk about
We could really talk about how
fucking anything, really.
MEBW's booking and EBW's booking since we both book each show.
We could talk about how MEBW and EBW found each
Dude, I
other.
feel like we should.
That's another good
We
one.
fucked this up.
Yeah, this is the test
Shit. Yeah.
podcast,
Well,
guys.
me and Matt Thunder are friends, so I can definitely text him whenever. And since we're in quarantine, we have so much free time to do this again. So thank you, Thunder, for being so cool, and thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, we
thank
do
you
have
for
a lot
everybody
of
for
time in
listening.
quarantine. Thank you for having me.
No
Thank you for
problem. If
sounding
there's
stupid
anybody to
with
sound
me,
stupid
Max.
with, it's you. All right, thanks for listening.
Oh yeah.
Peace. All right, so that was the first Ranting with Roman. Thank you guys for listening to this far. We had some audio issues, so it sounded like I was talking over Matt Thunder the whole time, but that was just the way the app was working. I wasn't actually being an asshole and talking over him like that, so yeah. Uh, I have some more podcasts lined up, so maybe I'll start a schedule for when I post on this Maximus Roman account. But other than that, thank you guys for listening. This has been Ranting with Roman.